Discretionary time is time in which we do the things that make our work truly rewarding, over and above financial compensation. Things such as creating, innovating, leading, planning, and organizing. And these activities are needed in organizations for growth and progress, and to remain viable and competitive. Discretionary time is thus vital to individuals and to the organization. Although discretionary time is the most vital time of all, it is, unfortunately, the first to disappear when the pressure is on, as I learned so well in the School of Hard Knocks. Why? The reason has to do with the incentive system. You see, if we don't comply with our boss's wishes, we will be guilty of insubordination. If we don't conform to the system's requirements, we will be guilty of non-cooperation. If we don't do what we promise for our staff, that is, work off their monkeys, we will be guilty of procrastination. We are very reluctant to be guilty of such organizational sins because swift and obvious penalties pursue those who treat other people's requirements in a light-hearted cavalier fashion. But what is the penalty for neglecting the most important kind of time of all? Discretionary time. For instance, what is the penalty for neglecting to do the things I dream up in my discretionary time, especially if no one else knows about them? There is no penalty, at least in the short term, because nobody can accuse me of not doing what they never knew I intended to do in the first place. So discretionary activities which carry no immediate penalties compete for my time with activities which, if neglected, make me guilty of either insubordination, non-cooperation, or procrastination. Guess which one takes precedence? While neglecting discretionary time might be safe in the short run, in the long run the penalties are severe both to the organization and to myself. The long-term penalty to the organization is that it cannot survive, much less progress, without the benefits that flow only from the discretionary time of its employees. That is, if employees have no discretionary time, the organization will be denied their creativity, innovation, initiative, etc. The long-term penalty to me is that organizational life becomes a living death in which all I do is react to problems created by others, and I never have time to create and innovate and initiate on my own.